Hi, a massive thank you for checking out Beyond Pro here today. Now, if you're a current sports agent, whether you represent a professional boxer, soccer player, rugby player, tennis player, golfer, martial artist, cyclist, etc., if you're a current sports agent and you've got a professional sporting client, Beyond Pro can help you to help your professional sporting clients take their career beyond pro. Now, not only can we help play your clients take their career beyond pro. We also specialise in helping sports agents create an income with their player long after their clients, their players' sporting career has come to an end. As you obviously know, as a sporting agent, when your client's sporting career comes to an end, for the most part, that's the last time you'll ever earn an income with your sporting clients because their career has finished. But what Beyond Pro can help you and your sporting client do is earn an income together after their sporting career has finished, which I'll explain a bit more as I go through this short presentation how we do this. Okay, so how can Beyond Pro help you and your sporting clients? Well, first of all, I want to say Beyond Pro, we are not sports agents. Myself and the co-founders of Beyond Pro, we're all ex-professional athletes from different backgrounds who all got one thing in common. We all come out of our professional career broken in debt, but thankfully we all went on to eventually develop hugely successful businesses that we took all over the world. So we're on an absolute mission to help as many professional athletes create a substantial business now while their career is still flourishing. So by the time their career has finished, they have a ready-made business and income to walk into. Nobody else does this in the sports niche. Now we're not about. Again, I also want to stress Beyond Pro is not about trying to sell any type of investment to current professional athletes. What Beyond Pro is all about is taking our combined years of having hugely successful businesses all over the world, and we want to pass our knowledge and our experiences onto current professional sporting athletes so they don't make the same mistake as sadly as most professional athletes do when their career comes to an end. And also, as their agent, you will have the option to work with your sporting clients and Beyond Pro to help your current sporting clients create the business that they want. Then Beyond Pro, we don't get involved in this side of this things, but we advise your player and we advise yourself. But what happens because you're helping Beyond Pro help your sporting clients create a business? What does most of the sports agents do that we work with around the world? They have some type of agreement with their sports clients. As I say, we don't get involved in that side of things, but they have some type of agreement with their sports client that they still continue to have some type of share in the business that they help create with the help of Beyond Pro. So this helps sports agents to continue to have a relationship, to continue to work, and to continue to have an income with their sports clients long after their sporting clients' sporting career has come to an end, if that makes sense. I say myself and my colleagues at Beyond Pro, we're on a mission to make sure that the majority of current professional athletes don't fall into the sad statistics as what most ex-sporting professionals do. Believe it or not, within 5 years of a professional athlete's career coming to an end, 95% are broke or in debt, and 95% are working in a soul destroying low income job. Now, that's something myself and the co founders of Beyond Pro can all vouch for because we were actually in that 95% where we come out of our sport broke, in debt, and in a job that we absolutely despised. We went from our dream job doing our professional sporting career to a job that just did not inspire us. And this is one of the reasons why we've set up Beyond Pro, because we don't want professional athletes to go through what we went through, because it's one of the most soul destroying things any professional athlete has got to go into. Also, many sport and athletes, they sadly fall off the bandwagon as well. You know, we've all read stories, or we all personally know professional athletes who had a really glittering career, and then as soon as their sporting career finished, it all went suddenly downhill for them. And many end up on drugs, or obviously, ends up in divorce with and also, end up as alcoholics. And again, that's not just me saying that. Again, you've only got to read horror story after horror story. And again, if you're a sporting agent, the chances are that you will actually know someone who's sadly fallen off the bandwagon. And we want to make sure that doesn't happen with as many sporting professional athletes who BeyondPro is going to help, because what we believe in, and we believe in this is because we're doing this to this day. If a professional athlete has a ready-made business to walk into when their career finishes, they don't have to go and get a soul-destroying dead-end job, but also as well, they've got a ready-made income to walk into, like I've just said, but they've got, more importantly, that focus. And that's one of the reasons why most professional athletes fall off the bandwagon when their career comes to an end, because they get to the end of the career, they've left it to the last minute, the career's finished, and they think, what do we do next? By then, they've run out of money, they've got to get some type of job, and that's when the downhill spiral starts to happen. But with BeyondPro, what we do with our current sporting clients is we make sure that they have an income in place, a business in place, but more importantly, when their sporting career is finished, they've got something to focus on that can help them move forward rather than falling backwards because they've got nothing to focus on. So if you're a sports agent, hopefully by now you would have realised just the power of what BeyondPro can do for your sporting clients, and how we can work hand in hand with you to help your professional athletes create a substantial income to walk into when their sporting career comes to an end. So if you're interested, please give us a call, because I've only touched on a tiny bit of what BeyondPro can do. Myself and the co-founders of BeyondPro, we've built up several successful businesses that's made us a combined income of millions of pounds and dollars. So obviously we can't explain everything what we do in this short presentation. And we've also got a vast amount of contacts, high-end contacts that you can also tap into as an agent, as well as if you get involved with ourselves to help your sporting clients, obviously within the BeyondPro projects, we will also let you tap into all our vast contacts, which as a sports agent will be like gold dust. As I say, I can't explain all of it here because it's just too much to explain in this short presentation. So if you're interested, go to our website there, as you can see, and drop us an email, or just contact two of the co-founders, Hugh and Ray, and they will explain how they can help you as a sports agent, help your current professional athletes take their career beyond pro.